Hello, everybody. This is a test. People have asked me, Warren B. Hall, comedian, your friend, your pal. People have been asking me, Warren, how come you don't have your own podcast? And honestly, I don't really have an urge to do a podcast, but I figured I would do a test one, and we'll see. We'll call this a test. I'll send it to a couple people, see what they think of me doing a podcast. So first, let me say hello. My name is Warren B. Hall. I am a comedian. Hopefully you know me already. If you don't, you better recognize, you better learn, you better ask somebody. I've always wanted to say you better ask somebody. What would I talk about on my first podcast? I got engaged 2 weeks ago. Not last Saturday, but the Saturday before. My girlie proposed to me. I'm not going to tell you any more about that. I'm going to say go to youtube.com/Warren B. Hall. And there's a YouTube clip I put on there called Announcement Announced. And I tell the whole story of how we met and how it went down with the engaging and proposing. So check that out. Check that out. And I accept it. I will tell you that. I will. Spoiler alert right there. I accept. So this has been a fun test, actually, for me to test this thing out. I think it sounds good. I can't hear what you're hearing. I have my headphones on. There's no snare in my headset. And it sounds clear to me. Sounds wonderful. My voice, excuse me, sounds vivacious. Like I could sing that song, Chocolate Rain, dum 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 dum, Chocolate Rain. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go to YouTube and just type in Chocolate Rain and prepare to laugh and possibly cry. It's I still don't fully understand what it was he was doing. He was singing a song about rain. And I don't know what chocolate rain represented. If he was like a Willy Wonka kid, I don't know. You'll watch it yourself, and then you'll go, oh, that. Other than that, if I was going to tell people what shows I was doing this week, I'm going to be in Milwaukee, and I've got an interesting story about Milwaukee, which I probably shouldn't share until I've been paid. Once I've been paid to do the show, that'll be fun. That'll be Friday, Saturday, Milwaukee. It's a club called Jokers. It's a nice room. It's actually underneath a strip club. What? Titty time. So that should be interesting. Usually, I do not go upstairs. I've worked with other comics who are like, dude, do you want to go upstairs? I'm like, no. I just worked hard for my money. Why would I give it to this lady who doesn't really care about me? I got neighbors I could do that. Who I don't think they like me because I drive by. I try to wave. I'm that wave guy in the neighborhood. You know, that one guy, every time he drives by you, hey, what's up, man? You don't say nothing to me, just kind of wave. I feel bad when people don't wave back. I don't know if you've ever done that. Where you, hey, oh, nothing for me. And they saw you, and you kind of know they saw you, and they still didn't wave. I'm sensitive. A lot of comedians are. I'm sensitive inside, and that makes me feel kind of bad. If I take the time out of my day to wave at you or give you the head nod, what's up, and then you give me nothing? You're outside. You're mowing the lawn. Wave at me. This is just how I feel. I guess there's a deeper root to this than I originally thought there was. I'm gonna look into this. I'm gonna maybe talk to a counselor, see why people mowing lawns who don't wave back. Why does that make me so mad? Because I think I just totally overreacted about that. It's a wave, bro. It's just a wave. Anyway, that's the sound of my refrigerator kicking on. I got a refrigerator downstairs in the man cave where I tape this in my basement because my girlfriend has taken my fiance has taken over the rest of the house. If you get this message, send help. Yeah, she won't admit that she's taken over the house, which is kind of funny to me. I don't know why she doesn't see. She's like, well, whatever you think would be nice in the house. No, that's not true. I got these chairs that I thought were nice little chairs for like the counter spot. Like, you know, like if you have an island in your kitchen, we don't have an island. It's like a big counter and you can have some stools that sit at the end of it. Right. So I thought, oh, these stools match perfectly. So I'll get these. And I got them. And she was very sly the way she did it. She didn't just say, no, that sucks. Get it out of my house. She goes, oh, well, those will be okay for the time being. And whenever she says for the time being, that means don't get attached to it. It's not going to stay here. It's not going to stay. So, of course, I'm like, how come you can pick things and hang them on the wall and you can, like, paint things in different colors? But if I bring a stool in, my stool's not good? I got to get my stool approved? Really? And not in a mean way. I'm not attacking her. I realize that is the way it is played, ladies. You dominate the house. And I said to her, I said, well, what about, what can I decorate? She goes, I told you could do whatever you wanted with the guest room. And I'm like, the guest room? Nobody wants the guest room. Guests don't even want the guest room. They spend their time looking at your room going, oh, is that a TV? That's nice. That's real nice. Right? Nobody wants to I don't want the guest room. So I said, I want the basement. Give me all of the basement. Like one room is like just like a storage area where we put stuff. But the rest, I got my green screen on one wall way over there. And then I hung up some stuff that I like. And I've got my schedule over there. I've got a big, it's like a dry erase board where I write down my ideas. And I'm like, this could be funny. And I write it down. Then I stare at it. Then I circle it and I underline it. So I know it's really funny. And then I got my office section on this side and it's a 95% finished basement. So there's rug on the floor, there's walls and whatnot. I'm not just sitting here looking at spiders looking at me because that freaks me out. But yeah, I got the office section set up over here, got my computer, got my little soundboard, my little mixer, my new microphone. So I'm living a good life in the basement. But anyway, my refrigerator, which is where the story started, is I had a mini fridge when we first moved in to the house. We didn't have a nice refrigerator yet, so I got a mini fridge to hold us over. So the second she brought in the real refrigerator, my stuff gets kicked down to the basement, which is fine because my microwave, which I thought looked really nice on the counter, she said no, it didn't meet the standards that she has set for the house, so it got kicked down to the basement also. So now I got in my man cave, I've got a refrigerator. I've got a microwave. If I had a bathroom down here, I wouldn't have to go upstairs. I wouldn't need the outside world. I got a refrigerator and a microwave. Anyway, it's good down here in the basement. It's good. I don't have any windows, but I try to remember what outside looks like. I'm just joking. Actually, I love my man cave. The man cave is very, very, very cool. And as a guy, in all honesty, not that we don't care what our house looks like, but if I want blue and you want green or you want cream or you want lycra or you want whatever color you want, it's okay. At the end of the day, whatever color you want, I guess it's okay. There's certain things, as a dude, you're like, no, that's not happening. I hate that couch, right? But you got to know when to use it. Don't put that on everything. Just every now and then, throw it out there. So you've been listening to World vs. Warren, the first test podcast. Next time I'm in your area doing a show, come on out. We'll catch up.